this is the Archduke Charles, the first man who was able to defeat Napoleon personally in history. Until 1809, Napoleon won every battle which he commanded personally. Then he was for the second time in Vienna. He besieged the city of Vienna in 1809, and then we had the Battle of Aspern, commanded for the Emperor of the Holy Roman Empire by his brother, Franz, the Archduke Charles, and he won against Napoleon. Just the battle, but not the siege. And then the Viennese, as I've told you, they loved to argue, said, it's enough to win just one battle to get a monument like this. Yes, it is. No one was able to defeat Napoleon before him in history personally, so he got this monument here. And this is just one of the 4 worldwide big like this who are standing just over 2 legs. As you see, the horse is standing over just 2 legs. It's not helped by the tail. The second one. There are needs to use a practice first. Yeah, okay. Just watch at me. Done it? Then I go. So I start with this part. You have to imagine this part. Inside the drawbridge and the moat, a real castle. And this part is still nowadays called the Swiss wing, because the first Habsburg was elected as King of the Germans was from a part which nowadays belongs to Switzerland. And in this one we have the Treasury Museum with a very important collection. There we do have the Habsburg's crown from the 17th century and the crown of the Emperor of the Holy Roman Empire, not the one used by Charlemagne, but one a bit later. Is in that museum, and objects connected to Charlemagne, for example, a kind of it's called Evangeliarium, a book which they used during the coronation of Charlemagne in Rome in year 800, is in that museum. And the 4th biggest emerald worldwide, it's a cube big like this of emerald. Yeah. If you're interested in crowns or emeralds or history, I can recommend to pay a visit into this museum. It's really, really interesting. This is 16th century Renaissance architecture. The building with the 3 clocks, I mean, the moon clock, the sun clock, and the modern clock too. The part was then built, and then we go from the early Baroque to the late Baroque. This part over there, you see, completely different, much more decoration here we have. And on top you see there a crown, the crown of the Emperor of the Holy Roman Empire. The original one is, as I've told you, in this museum. Under it a double-headed eagle. Like a Roman emperor, he is Francis II, the one who had to fight against Napoleon. Beginning of the 19th century. He looks like a Roman emperor because he was emperor of the Holy Roman Empire, founded by Charlemagne on the basement of the old original Roman Empire. For this, the Habsburg used to show themselves all the time like emperors of the Roman era, because they wanted always to make a connection from them to the others. You can read under him Amorem meum populis meis. It's Latin, which means love to my citizens. Not really.
Not really.
He was not so lovely to them.
Okay.
He introduced the censoring, the secret police, and a lot of undermarks, very nice things to take his subjects under control. When you search for him, Francis II, he's always looking. Because if he had finished this mid part of the complex, he was not so powerful. He ruled for 68 years and he reached the age of 86, but he was not so powerful. He was not good about politics, he was not good about wars, family affairs not really too. He had not so much luck. His son committed suicide, his brother was executed in Mexico, his wife was murdered in Sarajevo. At the beginning of the 18th century, the Spanish School was built in Baroque decoration. And then in the 19th century, those horses were inbreeded, like the Habsburgs, to turn to this white coloration. So they are still nowadays born in dark colors, like dark gray or dark brown, and then they turn at the age of about 10 to this white coloration, because in the 19th century this white color was pretty popular. To the right hand side you see there a building with Or you can read at the facade shop and cafe era. This is no more Baroque, this is new Baroque. Of course, you can read at the facade Franciscus Joseph, the first to complete this art in the 19th century, beginning of the 20th century. And behind those walls there, we have the Spanish riding school in the time of Maria Theresia, 18th century, and you will see the Habsburgs and two other noble families. We use still nowadays to say in Germany and in Austria, when we are run out of money, ich habe keine Kohle, I have no more charcoal. For us, money is charcoal. Okay? And users of very expensive goods, just a second, of very expensive goods. We are shot into this street, of course, and you'll see then a few very interesting names like Lagerfeld, like Cola, like Latin Visa, Master, American Express diners to be able to buy something here. Okay, you know where you have a chance to lose all your money. It's here the most expensive street we have in Vienna. It's pedestrian way usually, but from after 10:30, the merchants are allowed to bring their goods into their shop. Pay attention. And then you'll see in a few seconds at the facade of the building a black shield with the hill and where on this shield name it. Pointing with my hand. When you look up there, you see there a blue signboard with number 1 and then Raben. Number 1, you know we are district number 1. And Raben means a moat. The wood moat. Instead of this square, we had a moat. And in Vienna, King Leonhard was captured. We have to go back to the 12th century.